All right, I want to do a quick review on some different headsets that I bought. I've got one that I just love. This is an LG Tone that I used to talk on the phone with a lot of people, and they complain about the background noise and the wind and everything. So I got a fan here, pool pump over there, water over there. Not really sure how much you can hear, but if I get down low, you can hear the wind blowing in the microphone. So if you're in an area that's windy, this thing makes a lot of noise. Walking, you know, I'm sure you can hear that really well. Walk over to the pool pump. So just looking at the pool pump, watch it pump everything. It's doing its thing, but just getting a lot of background noise, I'm sure. And then I'm going to go over here. All right, so now we're back at the pool. I've talked on this phone with people before, and they just hear the background noise of the water. And one of the things I was doing when I was sitting there scrubbing the pool, and so it was making a lot of noise, and people thought that I was in the bathtub or something like that. And it's just really annoying having people listen to all the background noise when you're doing stuff. Let's go check out the waterfall, see what that sounds like over here. Don't have to worry about anything falling in the water, so that's good. But yeah, before I was doing this with the other headsets and you can't hear anything. Trash. And so now let's just see what it sounds like with this one, with all that extra noise. And then one of the other tests I did was run the water back and forth, and yeah, you can hear that with the other headsets also. And I think it's just because it's not a constant noise. It's more of a quick noise, which the headset doesn't do a great job of getting rid of a quick noise because it doesn't know that that's a background noise versus a talking noise. All right, so here's the LG Tone with the electric lawnmower. See how this does? And again, I'm just talking normally. Like I just used an example of in a cubicle, trying to get the voice down. And then here's me talking, projecting my voice, trying to be a little bit louder, trying to get some attention, and we'll see how that does. And then the lawnmower is off. All right, LG Tone on a riding lawnmower. This is probably going to be terrible. This is just at idle, and it is just talking normal. And the nice thing I do like with LG Tones is the earbuds for sound protection. You shove those in and help keep the sound out, so I can hear myself talk a lot better. And here's me talking a whole lot louder, trying to project my voice. I'll probably do this for a couple of minutes, but then my voice will start getting a little scratchy the next day, I'm sure. And there it's just back down to idle. And here's me projecting my voice at idle, just so you can see how that sounds. I don't think it's going to sound very good, but we'll see. All right, here we are with the GX10, and this one doesn't have as good of background noise cancellation as the GX12 does. The GX12 is a little more advanced. And there's also a lot of other features that are on these things. Like you can talk to other people, you can listen to FM radio, you can transmit your songs from your phone to other people in your group, because this is mainly for a motorcycle type group or a motorcycle helmet. And the reason I got this is a friend of mine had one of these. He had GX10, and I called him up and I was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" He's like, "I'm on my bike." And I was like, "I can't hear anything. It sounds like you're in a room." And he goes, "No, I'm riding right now." I was like, "You mean you're stopped somewhere riding?" And he's like, "No, I'm really riding." And I could not tell that he was on his bike riding. I didn't hear any exhaust noise. I didn't hear any wind noise. I didn't hear anything. And right now I got the wind blowing in my face from the fan. It's on. I would go over here and just check the sharp noises from the rocks, see what it does on that. And then I'm over here by the pump, just sitting right by the pump. I can hear it humming and purring in my ears just slightly. But when you're on the LG Tone, people really hear it. Yeah, and here we are with the GX10. Um, it's I just love these things, man. Like I'm in the garage and I'm drilling. I got a drill press going. I got a grinder going, and the people hear the initial sound of the grinder, but they don't hear any noise afterwards. And I got the waterfall coming down right now. I can hear it in my ears. The water just fluttering away, and I'm not sure how loud it is in the microphone, but when people are on the phone with me, they don't know what I'm doing. So let's just go here and pushing water back and forth. And then let's just go and do the lawnmower test and see how loud that is. All right, GX10 with electric mower, turned on, just talking normal as you would like in a cubicle. And the other thing is, like, I've written stellar reviews on Amazon about these things just because I just love them so much. And that's the reason I'm doing the video, is just because I love these products so much that I just love it. I just wish they had it in a form factor that was more like either maybe a Bose headset with a boom mic, or even a LG Tone. But I understand the processing power would take up, the processing circuit board and everything would take up more space. And you also probably need a bigger battery with this, with the processor, to get the background noise out. And then the lawnmower's off. I don't know if you can tell if it turns on or off. All right, GX10 on riding mower, which is pretty loud. Start it up. All right, so now it's sitting at idle. It's just sitting cruising, not going very, or not revving very high, not too loud. And I can hear myself in my ears pretty well. But when I rev it up, I don't really hear myself anymore. I'm just talking in a normal tone right now. And I can talk louder. So here's me talking louder, trying to project my voice a lot more, and so that I'm putting in a lot more effort to talk, as if I'm like at a concert talking to someone. And I'm revving back down. And here's me talking louder, as if I was at a concert, trying to get someone's attention or something like that. Just talking loud, and we'll see what that sounds like. But yeah, I love these things. They are just amazing, and I don't know, that's about it. And the one thing it does not do well is that if I'm in a enclosed area like the garage and I rev it up like this, I'm just talking normal right now, and it is so loud. I'm whispering in my ears today. And here's me talking a whole lot louder, but still, I'm not hearing myself that well in the garage. All right, so here we are with the GX12. This thing, I've talked to people, I've had the lawnmower on, and they say, yeah, I can hear the lawnmower in the background, but it's not that bad. So let's see what that does in the wind. So I got wind blowing over my ears, blowing over the microphone right now, and we'll just see how that does. And what this thing does is it listens to the background, and then it figures out what background noise is and filters it out. Go over to the pool. I mean, you know, see what that sounds like. Just kicking the rocks. And then over here, just right next to the pump, I'm looking at the pump, all the stuff that it's doing. And now let's go over to the pool and see what the background does in the pool. All right, back at the pool, got the waterfall going. Don't know if you can hear it. Getting pretty close to it. Hope I don't drop the headset in the water. That would be very disappointing. But I can hear the waterfall in the headset or over the earmuffs and everything. And then let's just make water noise. See what that does. I mean, that's splashing water back and forth, making a decent amount of noise. If I was on the LG, then you could definitely hear that. And now let's go on to the electric lawnmower and then the gas lawnmower. And every time I'm just talking in a normal conversational tone. I'm not raising my voice, just normal. You would, as if you were, I guess, just talking to someone very close to you. And then got the lawnmower going. And I'm sure you can hear it for a split second, and then it starts filtering it out. And again, I'm just talking in a normal conversational tone, not anything loud. Just, I mean, and I would say, as you would talk in a cubicle or something like that, just trying to keep your voice down. So let's put that away. Okay, GX10 with just normal conversational talking. All right, so it's idling, and I'm just talking, low voice. Again, just as you would if you were in a cubicle or something like that. Try not to be too loud. And then let's go ahead and rev it up. And then I'm still talking in a low voice, and I can hear it in my ears so loud. I can barely hear myself talking right now. It's as if I was whispering in my ears because the noise from the engine is so loud, and the earmuffs aren't doing a great job of taking the noise out. And here, okay, so I'll talk a little bit louder right now, like if I was trying to project my voice to somebody, and we'll see how that goes too. And then I'm just going to rev it up real quick while I'm talking to see if you can hear the background noise as I'm talking. So here we go, revving up, and we're up, 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 up. And there it goes, full power. And we're going to back it back off. And we're going to go full power again. Just rev it up, see what happens with the noise cancellation. See how that, and it's still at full power. See how that takes the noise out of it. All right, so I'm on the GX12 on the riding lawnmower. Got it fired up, driving it into the garage. So right now I'm in the garage and the lawnmower is running. Let's go rev it up, and we're gonna. And again, I'm just talking normal, just normal talking. Here we go, rev it up, and now I'm talking normal. I really can't hear anything in my ears. And so now I'm actually projecting my voice a whole lot more. So hopefully you can hear something right now. But the noise is just deafening, and so is the carbon monoxide. So I'm going to turn it off, and it's back down to idle. Getting a little sleepy, so we should just turn this off.